Welcome to Bent Dog Yoga and Remote Pilates. I'm Wendy. I'm going to be leading you through our 60-minute event series, Bikram Style Yoga. For those of you at home, do your best. Always try your hardest, just like you're in the hot room. We're going to actually move a little bit quicker, hold things a little bit longer, take less savasanas, less time in savasana, so that you can get your heat built up. And if at any time you feel like you want to get a little bit more instead of standing in savasana, you can kind of jog in place a little bit, move your arms about, do what you need to do. For those of us here in the hot room, again, listen to your bodies, do what you need to do. So we're going to get started with our pranayama breathing, good for the lungs and respiratory system. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth, always using your throat. Mouth and nose are only passageways. You're going to breathe as long as possible, as slow as possible. Feet together nicely, interlace your fingers, glue them under the chin, thumbs touching with the throat. Relax your shoulders, swallow a couple times, and begin. Inhale, arms up, elbows toward the ceiling, fill your lungs. Exhale, gently push the head back, look for the ceiling, bring your elbows together to touch. Inhale, head down, elbows up, filling the lungs. Find your eyes in the front mirror. Exhale, push your head back, way, way back. Maybe look for this wall behind you, elbows touch. Inhale, very slowly, using your throat, elbows up, filling the lungs. Exhale, push your head back, way, way back. Tricep muscles parallel to the floor. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Inhale. Each time try to take in more and more air than the last time, expanding your lung capacity. Exhale. Body weights in the heels, hips a little forward. Elbows touch. Inhale, stomach, stomach, stomach. Suck it in, tighten it, hold it. Exhale, nice loud H-A ha sound like you're fogging up the ceiling. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it. Inhale, arms and head moving together for the full, slow 6-second count. Exhale, head back. The slower you go, the better you do. Inhale, a couple more. Elbows up higher, elbows back, framing the face in the front here, filling the lungs. Exhale. No backward bending yet, only arms and head are moving. Last one, inhale. Make this the longest, slowest, deepest breath of the day. Exhale, push the head back, elbows up high. Exhaling all the stale air out. And that's enough. Arms down by your side, palms face forward, rested class, inhaling and exhaling only through the nose. We're going to start by warming up the spine, all 4 directions with half moon pose. Feet together, inhale, arms over the head, interlace the fingers, release the thumbs and index fingers. Nice tight grip. Elbows locked, biceps touching with the ears, hips forward, body weights in the heels. Take a deep breath, stretch up out of the waist, try to touch the ceiling. Absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right without bending your elbows or your knees. Continuously push your hips to the left. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling down the left side of the body. From hips to your feet, hips to the fingers, hips. Hips more forward, upper body back, body weights in the heels. Bring your left hip forward to get your 2 hips in one line. Right shoulder comes forward to open up the chest and keep 2 shoulders in one line. Squeeze your palms together, find your eyes in the mirror, come down a few more inches and hold it. And change. Inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Deep breath in, touch the ceiling. Absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the left without bending your elbows or your knees. Continuously push your hips to the right, creating that tremendous stretching feeling down the right side of the body, from hips to your feet, hips to the fingertips. Hips more forward, upper body back, body weights in the heels. Right hip forward to get your 2 hips in line. Left shoulder comes forward to get your 2 shoulders in one line. Chin is away from the chest. You're looking forward in the mirror. Come down a little bit more and hold it. And change. Inhale, come up. Stop in the middle. Backward bending. Take a deep breath. Drop your head back as far as it goes. Now reach up, touch the ceiling, and bring your arms back. Try to touch the wall behind you. Bend your spine backwards from coccyx to the neck. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Total spine is backward bending. Bring your upper body back. Push stomach, legs, hips, everything forward toward the front here. Look back, reach back, go back, more back. Change, inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Padasana, hands to feet pose. Bend your knees, place your hands on the floor in front of you. Keep your feet flat, just wiggle your hips left and right, left and right. This is a U-turn from backward bending to forward bending, so be careful, spine is not quite warmed up yet. You take a couple of deep knee bends here if you need to. Let the head hang heavy. Now reach around, grab your heels from behind, keeping your feet flat. Grab the elbows behind the calf muscles. Pull on your heels and stretch the body down from the lower spine toward the floor. Touch stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, face on the legs below the knees. There's no room for lighter air between your body and your lower half. Keep pulling, roll a little bit forward. Should feel a tremendous stretching feeling down the back side of the legs, all over, under the skin, low coccyx to the toes. Pull a little harder. Try to straighten your knees. Press your forehead against your thighs. Lift the hips up a little higher. Find your stillness here. And change. Inhale, come up, arms and head together. Arms down by your side. And breathe. Straight into second set. Inhale, arms over the head. Interlace the fingers. Release the thumbs and index fingers. Take a deep breath. Stretch up. Touch the ceiling. Absolutely straight line. Bend your body to the right. Continuously push your hips to the left. Feeling a tremendous stretching feeling down the left side of the body while compressing the right side of the body. Square your hips with the front mirror, shoulders with the front mirror. Squeeze the biceps with the ears. Come down to your maximum and hold it. Find your stillness here. Breathing in and out through the nose. And change and up and up. Deep breath, stretch up, touch the ceiling. Slowly bend your body to the left. Push your hips to the right. Compressing the left side of the body this time, stretching the right side. This posture is so good for our obliques, warming up our spine for a good class. Chin is away from the chest, hips and shoulders are square with the front mirror. Squeeze your palms, find your eyes, come down to your max and hold it here. And change, inhale, come up, stop in the middle. Backward bending, deep breath, stretch up toward the ceiling, immediately reach back for the back wall. Pushing the stomach, legs, hips, everything forward toward the front ear. As you reach up and reach back, don't collapse into the lower spine. You're reaching up, reaching back, holding it here. Breathing normal in and out through the nose, little sips of air. See if you can come down a little bit more, hold it here. And change, and I'll come up, stop in the middle. Bend your knees, place your hands on the floor in front of you. Wiggle it out. Spine's a little bit more warmed up, second set. Grab those heels from behind, grab the elbows. Maybe the elbows come a little bit closer this time. One day even touching. Pull on the heels and stretch the body down. Touch stomach on the thighs, chest on the knees, face on the legs below the knees. Keep pulling. Find your stillness. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Press your face against the knees, shins. Lift the hips a little higher. Eyes are open. Breathing always normal in and out through the nose. And change. Inhale, come up, arms and head together. Arms float down by your side. Relax and breathe. Awkward pose. Right foot steps to the right. 6 inches apart. Heels invisible behind the toes. Maximum body weight in the heels throughout the entire posture. Arms out in front of you, parallel parallel to the floor, 5 fingers touching, elbows locked, tricep muscles nice, tight, contracted. Exhale, breathing, suck your stomach in, and sit down. Feet flat position until your hips touch the chair. Now lift your chest up, bend your total spine backward bending. Bring your upper body back. Compression of the abdominal wall, contraction of the abdominal muscles. Suck it in, tighten it, hold it. Peek down, make sure you have the same distance between toes, heels, knees, and hands. Chest up, chin up, lean back, fall back, way back. Try to fall down backwards. And change, inhale, come up. Second set, keep your arms there. Stand up on the toes, maximum like a ballerina. Stretch chest, head, whole upper body up toward the ceiling like natural human traction. Now sit down on top of the toes, keeping your spine straight. Start to finish, your hips and head are leaning against the wall. Come up higher on the toes. You're sitting in a chair, don't go lower in the chair. Bring your knees up, spine straight, upper body back. Freeze here, breathe through it. And change, inhale, come up, feet go flat. Keep your arms there, last part. Come up a little on the toes. Bring the knees together. Squeeze the thighs together. Exhale, breathing, and you go down. A slow, long, 10-second elevator ride all the way down. You're leaning against that wall. Start to finish. Your hips and head are sliding down an imaginary wall. Squeeze your thighs together and forward toward the mirror. Spine straight, upper body back, reaching up toward the ceiling. Arms are parallel to the floor. Legs are parallel to the floor. Spine is perfectly straight. From the side, you look like 3 sides of a box. Engage the core, squeeze the thighs, slow but controlled. Come all the way back up as slow as you can. Feet go flat. Right foot steps in, arms down by your side. Nice long deep breath in through the nose. Nice long exhale through the nose. Second set. Right foot steps to the right. Hip distance apart. Arms out in front of you, parallel to the floor. Exhale, breathing, sit down. See if you can get a little bit lower this time. Sink it down. Upper body back. Fingertips stretching forward toward the mirror. Make sure knees are still in line with the toes, not projecting over the toes. Sink back a little bit more. Holding it here, breathing. And change it. Inhale, come up. Stand up on the toes. Get a deep breath in through the nose and sit down on top of the toes. No hesitation. Sit right back in that chair. Knees up. Spine straight, you're sitting in the chair, you're not going lower than the chair, come up higher on the toes. Sink down a little bit more, knees up a little more. And change, come up, feet go flat, last one. Come up a little on the toes, bring the knees together. Engage the core, exhale breathing, and you go down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach up toward the ceiling. Spine is straight. Squeezing the thighs together forward toward the mirror. Engaging the tricep muscles. Laser focus on yourself. Squeeze the thighs together. Come up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands down by your side. Last one in our warm-up is eagle pose. Feet together nicely. Inhale, arms over the head. Swing your right arm under the left arm. Cross your arms, twist like ropes. Hands palms together in front of the face. Thumbs toward the face, little baby fingers toward the mirror. Pull your elbows down. Sit down, arch the upper body back. Stay down low. Lift the right leg up and cross it over the left as high as possible. Twist your legs and place your right foot under the left calf muscle. All 5 toes visible in the front mirror. Now sit down more and twist. Arch the upper body back. Bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left. You get feet, knees, elbows, hands in one line in the front mirror. If your foot is slipping, sink down lower. If you're losing the balance, arch the upper body back. Sink down a little bit lower. Pull your elbows down. Bring your upper body back at the end. Hold it here. And change. Inhale, come up, arms over the head. Swing your left arm under the right. Cross your arms, twist like ropes, hands, palms together in front of the face, thumbs toward the face, baby fingers toward the mirror, making sure you're keeping your wrists straight. Don't want to bend the wrists, keep them straight. Sit down, arch the upper body back. Take a deep breath, lift the left leg up, cross it over the right. Twist the legs, place the left toes under the right calf muscle. Sit down more and twist. Arch the upper body back. Bring your knees to the left, upper body to the right, aligning your feet, knees, elbows, hands in one line on the front mirror. Sink down a little bit more. Pull your elbows down. Arch your upper body back at the end, holding it here. And change. Inhale, come up, arms over the head. Arms down by your side. Party time. Take a quick sip of water here, only if you need to. Just like when you're in the hot room. Little sips of water in between the postures. Continue with our balancing series, starting with standing head to knee. Shift your body weight into the left leg. Focus one point on your left leg in the front mirror. Lift your right leg up and grab your right foot just below the toes, all 10 fingers interlaced. Engage your left quad muscle, stand up straight. Exhale, breathing, slowly, gently. Right leg lifts up and stretch it forward toward the mirror until right leg is exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower. Your standing leg is strong. Kick your heel out, turn your toes in. All 5 toes turning in. Feel that tremendous stretch in the Achilles tendon. If both legs are straight and your quads are engaged, hold the elbows down toward the floor. Elbows will eventually go below the calf, holding here, focusing one point, balancing, and change right leg down. Stand up straight. Shift the weight into the right leg, left leg lifts up. Grab the left foot just below the toes. Interlace the fingers, nice tight grip. Focus one point on your right leg in the front mirror. Engage that quad. Slowly, gently, left leg lifts up and stretch it forward toward the mirror. Try to get your left leg straight. If it's not perfectly parallel to the floor, that's okay. Just work on the balance and straightening the leg out, kicking that heel out, turning the toes in. If both legs are straight, calf muscles or quads are locked, then pull the elbows down toward the floor, balancing here, holding it, and change. Come out the opposite way you went down, palms face forward. Second set, full expression this time. Shift the weight to the left leg, right leg lifts up. Grab the right foot. Stand up straight, focus one spot in the front mirror. Slowly, gently, right leg lifts up. Stretch it forward toward the mirror. Continuously kick the heel toward the mirror. Don't pull back into the hip socket. If both legs are locked, then pull the elbows down toward the floor. Balancing here, if you move forward, tuck your chin to your chest, look at your stomach. Slowly touch your forehead to your knee. Balancing here, breathing, kicking forward, holding it. And change, slowly come out, opposite way you went down. Last one, shift the weight into the right leg. Left leg lifts up, grab the left foot, holding just below the toes. Focusing one point, slowly, gently, left leg lifts up, stretch it forward. Kick the heel out, turn the toes in. Slowly, if both legs are locked, pull the elbows down toward the floor. Tuck the chin to the chest, look at your stomach, touch the forehead to the knee, lifting up through the middle spine, engaging the core, focusing, holding, breathing, and change. Inhale, come up, opposite way you went down. Palms face forward, deep breath in through the nose. Nice deep breath out through the nose. Standing open poses next. Right arm comes out to the right. Don't turn your palm. Just drop it down. Pick up the right foot. Hold from the inside of the ankle bone, all 5 fingers. Left arm stretches up toward the ceiling, chin close to the shoulder. Knees together to start. Take a deep breath and gently charge your body forward toward the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Slowly hinge the body down from the lower spine until eventually chest and abdomen are parallel to the floor. Continuously keep kicking the right foot back and up. Should be coming over the top of your head, 2 feet in one line from the side. Reach the fingertips forward, shoulder blades, scapula coming out of the body. Kicking and stretching are equal simultaneous, 50-50. If you're losing the balance, not kicking hard enough. Bring the body down, stretch forward, touch the mirror, kick back, kick harder. The harder you kick, you will balance forever. Body down, stretch forward, kick up one more time, and change. Slowly kick coming out. Left side, left arm out to the left, palm facing up. Don't turn your hand, just drop it down, pick up the left foot, holding from the inside of the ankle bone. Right arm stretches up toward the ceiling, chin close to the shoulder, knees together to start. Take a deep breath and charge the body forward toward the mirror. Try to touch the mirror. Kick the back leg back and up toward the ceiling. Right arm reaching forward toward the front mirror, chin close to the shoulder. Shoulder blade, scapula coming out of the body. Left shoulder is invisible behind the right shoulder. Keep kicking up, kicking back, focusing one point. Standing leg is strong. Bring your body down, kick up, stretch forward, kick back. Holding here. And change. Inhale, come up. Right arm down. Palms face forward. Just breathe. Right into our second set. Right arm up to the right. Don't turn the hand, just reach it down. Pick up the right foot, holding from the inside of the ankle bone. Left arm stretches up. Knees together to start. Charge the body forward toward the mirror. Ready? Keep the hips square with the mirror, right? Hip tends to want to pop out. Make sure it's lined up with the floor, parallel to the floor. Keep reaching forward, stretching back. Knowing when to turn it on, when to hold it back, finding your balance here. Laser focus, reach forward, right leg stretching back and up, holding it here, breathing, stillness in the pose. If you fall out, get right back in and change and help them up. Last one. Left arm out to the left. Drop it down, pick up the left foot, holding from the inside. Right arm stretches up. Knees are together. Deep breath in, charge your body forward. Continuously kick that left foot, back it up toward the ceiling. Slowly bending the body down from the lower spine. Eventually, chest and abdomen parallel to the floor. Make sure left hip is parallel to the floor, squaring the hips. Chin close to the shoulder, reaching forward toward the mirror. Kicking hard into that left hand. Balancing here, stretching forward, kicking back. Turn it out at the end, reach forward, kick back, holding it here. And change. Inhale, come up, right arm down, palms face forward, deep breath in through the nose. Let it out through the nose. Balancing stick posture is next. Take a step to the back of the mats and towels. Inhale, arms over the head. Interlace the fingers. Release the thumbs and index fingers. Squeeze the biceps with the ears. Chin up. Take a deep breath. Right foot steps forward. Big step. And you come down. Arms and head together. Left leg lifted up until you're exactly parallel to the floor like a capital letter T. Charge the body forward toward the mirror. Stretch the fingertips forward toward the mirror. Left leg stretching back toward the back wall. Contract that left hip. Bring it up toward the ceiling. Chin forward. Look forward. And change. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms there. Left side. Deep breath in. Squeeze the biceps with the ears. Left leg steps forward. Big step. Come down. Arms and head together. So you are a perfect letter. T is terrific. Body down. Stretch forward more. Leg up. Body down, reach forward, reaching back like natural human tug of war. Body down a little more, leg up a little more, stretch forward, stretch back, and change. Inhale, come up, arms down by your side, and breathe. For those at home, we're going to go straight into second set. Inhale, arms over the head, interlace the fingers. Deep breath in, squeeze the biceps, right foot step forward, big step, and come down, arms and head together. Contract that left thigh, bring it up toward the ceiling. Stretch down, bring your chest down a little more. Reaching forward, reaching back, and pulling your fingers forward and pulling your leg back. Natural human tug of war. Body down, leg up, stretch, come down, leg up, stretch. Every muscle is contracted. Come down, leg up, and change. Inhale, come up. Keep your arms there. Last one. Left leg steps forward. Big step. Come down, arms and head together. Right leg, contract that thigh. Bring it up toward the ceiling. Glue the biceps with the ears. Make sure your fingertips are stretching forward toward the mirror. Lift your fingertips up a little bit more. Body down. Right leg up. Chest down. Leg up. Chest down. Leg up. Stretch and stretch and stretch. And change. Inhale, come up. Arms down by your side. Breathe. And take a quarter turn to the left. You're standing separate leg stretching. Inhale, arms over the head. Right leg steps to the right. Big step. 4 feet minimum. Same time. Arms come down parallel to the floor. Toes in slightly. Feet are slightly pigeon-toed. Take a deep breath in. Suck the stomach in. And you go down. Hinging from the waist. Chin forward. Straight spine. Reach for the backs of your heels. If you can't reach for the heels, reach for the back of the calves. Grab wherever you can and pull your body down from the lower spine toward the floor. First your leg stretch, hip stretch, lower spine, middle spine, whole spine stretching from coccyx to the neck with your forehead touching the floor between your feet. Roll your body weight into the toes to get your leg hips up a little higher. Breathing is normal. Keep pulling. Freeze here. Breathing in and out through the nose. Finding your stillness. Letting the heart rate come down. Preparing us for the next posture. And change. Arms out by your side. Straight spine all the way up. Keep your arms there. Straight into triangle pose. Turn your right foot out to the right. Make sure your 2 heels are in one line. Bend your right knee and sink down low. Right thigh parallel to the floor. Arms back, hips forward, chest is open, spine is straight. Take a deep breath, move just your arms. Reaching the right arms down toward the toes. Left fingertips up toward the ceiling. Right elbow in front of the right knee. There's no pressure against the knee or the floor. Turn and look up toward the ceiling. Profile of your face visible from the side. Right arm is stretching down. Left arm is reaching up. Arms and shoulders stretching in opposite directions. Left leg is straight. Left foot is flat. Maximum body weight in the right foot. Try to push your knee back with the help of your elbow. Turn and twist your upper body back at the end. Then change. Slowly come up. Turn the right foot in. Turn the left foot out. 2 heels are in one line. Bend the left knee, sink down low. Left thigh parallel to the floor. Hips are forward, upper body back, chest is open, spine is straight. Take a deep breath, move just the arms. Reach the left fingertips toward the left toes. Right arm reaches up toward the ceiling. Turn and look toward your right fingertips. Profile of your face is visible from the side. With every inhale, reach up and touch the ceiling. With every exhale, ground your body down toward the floor. You're reaching up and reaching down. Push your left knee back with the help of your left elbow. Your right leg stays straight. Right foot is flat. Maximum body weight's in the left foot this side. Breathing in and out through the nose. Body getting stronger with each breath, each second. Holding it here. And change, slowly come up, turn your left foot in. Bring your stance in a little bit, arms over the head, palms together, only across the thumbs. Pivot on the heels and turn toward the front mirror. Backside foot at a 45-degree angle, bump that left hip forward to make sure both hips are square with the front mirror. Squeeze the biceps, tuck your chin to your chest, and you go down. Touch your forehead to your knee. This is a compression posture. So we want that forehead to knee contact. If you need to, bend your knee. You can push your fingertips into the floor to get your forehead up higher on the knee. Eyes are open, breathing normal. That throat choked feeling. Holding it here. Nice front side compression posture. And change. Slowly come up, arms and head together. Pivot on your heels toward the back wall. Backside foot at a 45-degree angle. Bump that right hip forward, making sure your hips are in one line. Squeeze the biceps, tuck your chin, and you go down. Touch your forehead to your knee. Forehead and knee don't touch, just bend your knee. Eyes are open, breathing is normal. Holding it here, finding your stillness. And change. Slowly come up, arms and head together. Turn and face the exit door. Right foot steps in, arms down by your side. Nice long deep inhale through the nose. Nice long exhale through the nose. Do that sequence one more time. Inhale, arms over the head. Right foot steps to the right. Big step, arms come down parallel to the floor. Feet slightly pigeon-toed. Suck your stomach in, chin forward, straight spine, swan dive all the way down, grabbing for your heels, back of the legs, calves, wherever you can. Pull and stretch that body down from the lower spine toward the floor. Tremendous stretching feeling down the back side of the legs. Try to straighten the knees, looking slightly forward. Keep pulling. Finding your stillness. Eyes are open. Just a reminder, at any time during your practice, if you need a break, always can take a child's pose, always can take Savasana, knowing when you need to take your breaks. But when you're on your own, in your room, nobody's watching, make sure you're challenging yourself still. A little bit easier to take breaks when you're not around other people. And change. Arms out to your side, straight spine all the way up. Keep your arms there. Turn that right foot out. Bend the knee, sink down low. Get down lower this time. Challenge yourself. Might need to open up the stance a little bit. Make sure that right knee is not tracking over the toes. Knee in line with the heel. Hips forward, upper body back, spine straight. Deep breath, move just the arm, stretching the right arm down toward the toes. Left arm reaching up toward the ceiling. Chin close to the shoulder, looking up at your fingertips. With every inhale, reach up, touch the ceiling, come up a couple more inches. With every exhale, round the body down toward the floor. Maximum body weight to move right foot, reaching up, reaching down. Master posture, marriage of the heart and lungs. This posture is so good in so many different ways. Holding it here, finding your stillness, finding your strength. And change. Inhale, come up, turn the toes in. Left toes turn out. Bend the right left knee, sink down. See if you can get down lower than first set, this side too. Spine straight, chest open, deep breath, move just the arms. Left fingertips reaching toward the left toes. Right fingertips reaching up toward the ceiling. Chin close to the shoulder. Inhale, reach up, touch the ceiling. Exhale, grounding the body down. Holding it here, breathing normally. And change. Inhale, come up, turn the toes in. Bring your stance in a little. Inhale, arms over the head, palms together. Only cross the thumbs, pivot on the heels, turn toward the front mirror. Backside foot at a 45-degree angle. Hips are square with the front mirror. Squeeze the biceps, tuck the chin, and you go down. Touch the forehead to the knee. Maybe this time you challenge yourself. Keep your palms together. Working on balance and core strength. Only if you can do that, though. Don't sacrifice. Always form before function. Form before death, actually. Eyes are open. Breathing is normal. Bring maximum body weight into the right leg to get your two hips in one line. And change. Slowly come up. Arms and head together. Pivot on the heels toward the back wall. Backside foot at a 45-degree angle. Hips are square with the back wall. Tuck the chin. And you go down, touching your forehead to your knee. Again, keeping your palms together if you can. Forehead and knee touching. Imagine I've got a string and I'm pulling the middle part of your spine up toward the ceiling. Nice rounded spine, front side compression posture. Eyes are open, breathing is normal. Squeeze the biceps with the ears, find your balance, bring your palms together if they're separated, and slowly round back up, all the way up. Turning toward the exit door, right foot steps in, arms float down by your side. Turn and face the front here where we first started for tree and toe stand. Take a moment, feel both of your feet grounded into the floor. Nice deep breath as a class. Let it out as a class. Ground your left foot, pick up the right foot. With the help of the left hand, bring it as high as possible on the left hip socket. Sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Be careful with the right knee. Gently let the right knee come down. Your shoulders are in one line. Press your hips forward. Holding it here. If you can balance without the foot slipping, bring hands, palms together in front of your chest. If your foot slips, just continue to hold the foot. Focusing one spot. Growing taller. Welcome to hold tree. If you want to go into toe, shift the gaze toward the floor. Slowly bend forward from the waist, reaching your 10 fingertips out. Once they touch, bend the left knee and sit down on top of the heel. Walk your fingertips to the side, balancing on your fingertips. Laser focus, one spot. Spine is straight. Make sure your right knee is down. Right calf muscle parallel to the floor. Reaching up, if you can balance, bring hands, palms together in front of your chest. Maybe meet your gaze. Maybe lift up off the heel, reaching up toward the ceiling, every muscle engaged. And change, slowly come out, opposite way you went down. Right foot down, and breathe. Feel both feet grounded into the earth. Nice deep breath in through the nose. Nice deep breath out through the nose. Shift weight into the right leg, lift the left leg up. Place it as high as possible on the right hip, sole of the foot facing the ceiling. Gently let the left knee come down. Press the hips forward and the knee back. Your shoulders are in one line. You're holding onto the foot. Make sure it's not dragging your shoulder down. If you can balance here without the foot slipping, hands palms together in front of your chest. The foot slips, continue to hold the foot. Growing taller, focusing here, balancing, finding your stillness, finding your strength. Continue to hold tree or go into toe, slowly bend forward, reaching the 10 fingertips out, bending the right knee, sitting down on the right heel. Checking in with the left knee. Hands, palms together in front of your chest if you can balance. Laser focus. Spine straight, every muscle engaged, reaching up toward the ceiling. Balancing here. Look up, meet your gaze. Nice. And change. And have come up opposite way you went down. Take a moment to honor all the hard work you did in the standing series. Turn around, lie down on your back for Savasana. As you know, standing series is over. Rest of the class happens on the floor. Wind remains next. Right leg lifts up. Grab your right leg just below the knee. All 10 fingers interlaced. Nice, tight webbing to webbing grip. Pull your knee in toward the right shoulder, completely avoiding the rib cage. Pull a little harder and absolutely freeze here. Elbows in close to the body, chin is slightly tucked to get your neck flat. Both shoulders are on the ground. Your left calf muscle on the ground. If calf muscle is not on the ground, then just kick your heel toward the back wall. Flex your foot. Keep pulling. Freeze here. Maximum compression in the lower abdomen. And change. Right leg down. Left leg lifts up. Grab your left leg just below the knee. All 10 fingers. Really nice, tight webbing to webbing grip. Really pull the knee down toward the left shoulder, avoiding the rib cage. Check in with the right shoulder. Right shoulder tends to want to pop up. Bring it down. Elbows in close to the body. Chin slightly tucked. You're looking down the center line of your body. Right leg is straight. Right calf muscle touching. If it's not touching, flex the foot. Keep pulling. Freeze here. And change. Both legs. Immediately, both legs lift up. Grab your legs below the knees. Right, grab for the elbows. If you can't reach the elbows, grab for the forearms, wrists. Wherever you are, pull the knees in toward the chest. Feet relaxed position, side by side. Shoulders are relaxed on the floor. Keep pulling. With every inhale, pull your knees in a little bit tighter. With every exhale, press the hips down into the floor. Eventually, entire spine flat on the floor, holding it here. Maximum compression. And change immediately into our sit-up. Inhale, arms over the head, palms face up, only cross the thumbs. Take a deep breath in, let it out, and quickly sit up. Dive for the toes, pull the elbows down toward the floor, touch your chin to your knees. Turn around and lie down in your stomach for our spine strengthening series, starting with Cobra Pose. Palms under your shoulders, fingertips in line with the shoulders, little baby fingers in line with the deltoids. Keep your palms flat throughout the entire posture. Glue them down. Chin is forward, leg and hip muscles nice, tight, contracted. Top of the feet are flat to the floor. You have one tail like a cobra. Don't open it. Take a deep breath and lift up, using 100% back strength until only your belly button touches the floor. The rest of the upper body is in the air. Elbows at a 90-degree angle. Look up, chest up. Pull your shoulder blades back and down toward your hips. Come up a little bit higher. Freeze here. Holding it. And change. Slowly lower down. Chin on the mat. Bring your arms out to the side. Roll your arms underneath the body. Palms face down. Elbows invisible from the top. Little baby fingers are touching side by side. Chin on the mat, left leg is relaxed, right leg solid, concrete. Lock your knee, take a deep breath and lift up. Minimum 45-degree angle, that's half of 90, higher than you think. As you reach up, stretch your leg back. Make sure right hip is resting on the forearm, right leg doing all the work, left leg is relaxed, holding it here, come up a little bit higher and hold it. And slowly lower down. Right leg relaxed, left leg solid, concrete. Lock that knee, point the toe. Slowly, gently, left leg. Lift it up and stretch it back toward the back wall. Make sure left hip is still on the left forearm. Left leg doing all the work. Right leg is relaxed. Lift it up a little bit higher. Hold it here. And change. Slowly lower down. Turn your mouth in, kiss the mat. Readjust your hands, palms, get your elbows close to each other. You can spread the fingertips, grab the floor with the fingertips. Both legs together, lock your knees without bending your knees. Inhale, both legs kick up. Everybody lift up. Don't stop digging. Roll forward to get your hips and your knees up off the floor. Your knees have separated, bring them together. Keep struggling, don't give up. Come up a little bit higher, hold it here. And slowly lower down, release the arms. Look to the right, left ear on the mat. Belly down, Savasana, toes touch. Heels fall open. Palms face up. Nice soft gaze on the edge of the mat. Chin on the mat, arms out to the side like airplane wings. Contract every muscle in your body with this one. The tighter, the lighter. Chin forward, look forward, take a deep breath, and come up. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts up like a 747 taking off. Fingertips up and back in line with the top of the head. Look up, lift up, feet up a little bit more. Chin up, chest up, hold it here. And slowly lower down. The last one in our spine strengthening series is lower bow. Bend your knees, grab your feet, hold from the outside, just below the toes. Elbows and wrists straight, knees and feet are hip distance apart. Take a deep breath and kick up. Both legs, kick up. Everybody kick up. Don't stop kicking. Roll forward onto the belly to get the feet in the center line from the side. Keep kicking hard. Your quad muscles, you're doing all the work. Your hands are just holding onto the legs for control. Kick up, look up, bring your knees together. Keep kicking. Hold it here. And change. Slowly release. Look to the left, right here on the mat. And breathe. Spine strengthening is over for the day. Bring your hands under your shoulders, help yourself up. Since Jenny's in class, she said that she wants everybody to do a plank. Yep. She didn't really, but I figured she did. Is that going to read her mind? Yeah, there you go. When doesn't Jenny want to do a plank? Your choice. Forearm plank, full plank, side plank, whatever you want to do. We're going to hold it for 1 minute. Woo! Assume the position and go. Knowing that each second your body is getting stronger, knowing with each minute, each day we're getting closer to the end of this virus, this alternate universe that we're living in right now. Just like hoping for spring, you hope every day, you know every day, it gets a little bit closer. Nothing is permanent. Always remember that. And all we can do is live in the moment and take care of ourselves and those around us. Last 15 seconds. You got this. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come to the top of the mats and towels for fixed firm pose. Kneel down, knees together, separate your feet. Sit your hips between your heels. Toes pointing toward the back wall. Make sure both hips are sitting comfortably on the floor. If you can move forward, walk your body back. First right elbow touches, left elbow touches, top of the head, back of the head. Eventually hold upper body is resting comfortably on the floor. Inhale, arms over the head, grab your elbows each other. Pull your elbows down, tuck the chin to the chest. You're looking down the center line of the body. Lift up the chest and abdomen, natural human bridge. Bring your knees together. Make sure your knees never come off the mat though. Holding it here. Eyes are open. Your breathing is normal. Never forcing yourself into this one. Taking it one step at a time. Knowing what hurts and what is just working toward your goal. Tremendous stretch in the knees, the ankles, the shoulders. And change with the help of the elbows. Slowly walk your body back up the exact opposite way you went down. Bring your knees together, scooch to the middle of the mats and towels for half tortoise pose. This time, knees are together, hips are always touching with the heels. Inhale, arms over the head, palms together, only across the thumbs. Squeeze the biceps with the ears, chin is forward, straight spine, slowly hinge forward. Touch the forehead to the mat, little baby fingers touch the mat, the rest of the arms are in the air. Elbows locked, tricep muscles, nice, tight, contracted. With every inhale, stretch forward and reach forward, touch the mirror. With every exhale, sink the hips back down. Chin is forward, you're looking at the mat. Nice, elongated, straight spine. Keep reaching forward, sinking back. Breathing normal. Maximum relaxation posture. Bringing the blood flow to the brain, calming the mind. This posture absolutely perfect. If you're feeling any stress or anxiety during this time, do this anytime you need to. Anytime, any place, no one's going to judge. Squeeze the biceps with the ears with a straight spine, arms and head together. Slowly come all the way back up. Arms down by your side. Turn around, lie down on your back for Savasana. A quick few seconds Savasana here. I always like to have a Savasana before and after camel pose, just because I know I tend to feel very nauseous when I go from forward to backward bending. And it's to just have a short break between. Also, you get some extra sit-ups in. Heels and toes together, flex your feet, inhale arms over the head, palms face up, cross your thumbs, deep breath in. Exhale out and quickly sit up, dive for the toes, pull the elbows down, put your forehead to your knees. Turn around, stand up on your knees for camel pose. Knees and feet hip distance apart. Hands, palms in your hip pockets, thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Reach your elbows and your shoulders back and together. Now drop your head back, press the hips forward, and go back as far as you can. Stop halfway. If this is your pose, totally fine. If you can move forward, grab for your heels. Now push stomach, legs, hips, everything forward toward the front mirror. Lift your chest up as you're looking back. Don't collapse into the lower spine. Keep reaching that chest up forward toward the ceiling. Breathing normal, eyes are open, holding it here. Maximum compression in the spine, opening up the front side body. And change. Put your hands back on your hips. Come up slowly. Sit back on the heels. Breathe. Turn around, lie down on your back for Savasana. Heels and toes together, inhale arms over the head, palms face up, cross the thumbs, deep breath in, exhale it out, dive the toes, pull the elbows down. Turn around for second set camel. Knees and feet hip distance apart, hands on the back hips, draw the shoulder blades, elbows toward each other, push the hips forward, drop the head back. So you can go back a little bit further this time, look for something new. If you've never reached for your heels, maybe try it today. Push stomach, legs, hips, everything forward toward the front mirror. Try to get those quad muscles perpendicular with the floor. Keep lifting up, pushing forward, reaching back. Eyes are open, holding it here. And change. Slowly come up with the palm of your hands. Sit back on the heels before turning around and finding your Savasana. Another sit up, heels, toes together, inhale arms over the head, cross the thumbs, deep breath in, let it out, and quickly sit up, dive for the toes. Come to the back of the mats and towels for rabbit pose. Kneel down, knees and feet together. You can put the hand towel or the back of the mat over the heels. Grab the heels over the towel. Thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Sit up straight, find your eyes in the mirror. Now tuck the chin to the chest and round down. Touch your forehead to your knees. Automatically, the crown of your head will graze the mat. Not a lot of pressure on your top of your head with the mat. Now, exhale, breathing. Lift the hips up. Roll forward like a wheel to get your arms and wrists straight. There's a gap between your knees and your forehead. Just walk the knees up one by one. Keep pulling. Eyes are open. Breathing is normal. Front side compression again. Nice rounded spine here. Keep pulling. And change. Slowly come up, rounding up. Head comes up last. Bring your legs out in front of you. Right leg out cornerwise. Bend your left leg. Sole of the left foot pressing against the inside of the right thigh. Really press against the thigh. Take a deep breath in, inhale arms over the head, interlace your fingers, turn toward the right foot, reach down and grab that right foot just below the toes. Hold it, feel the stretch in the Achilles tendon before you tuck your chin to the chest and then touch your forehead to your knee. This is the compression part of this posture, so you again want that forehead to knee contact, so bend that right knee if you need to. Roll your left shoulder, left elbow in to get your two shoulders in one line. Press the left knee down. Eventually, both elbows will be touching the floor on both sides of your calves. Push your forehead into the knee to get your forehead up a little bit higher. Breathing here. And change, slowly come up. Other side, left leg out, right leg in. Then the right knee pressing against the inside of the left thigh. Deep breath, turn toward the left foot, reach down, grab that foot. Hold the toes toward the face, feeling that stretch, and then tuck your chin to your chest and bring your forehead to the knee, bending that knee if you need to. This time rolling right shoulder, right elbow in. Getting your two shoulders in one line, right knee pressing down. Pulling the forehead up higher on the knee, rounding the spine as much as you can here. We're going to straighten it out in the last part of this pose. And change. Inhale, come up. Both legs out in front of you. Lie down carefully. Quick sit up to realign the spine. Deep breath in. Let it out. Dive for the toes. Grab your toes with two peace-sign fingers. You can walk the hips back a couple times to get off the fleshy parts of the sits bones. Take a deep breath and hinge forward. Straight spine this time. Looking forward. Reaching forward from the lower spine toward the floor. Think of pressing your chest and sternum through the toes, through the front ear. Pulling the elbows down. Finding that sweet spot and holding it here. If your elbows are touching, you can tuck your chin and rest your forehead on the calves, on the shins. Nice straight spine here. Stretching the back side of the legs. And change, slowly come back up. Spine twist. Bend your left knee. Bring your right foot in front of the left knee. Make sure both hips are sitting comfortably on the ground. Bring your right arm behind you, left arm up over the knee. Push the knee out. Grab the left knee with the left elbow. Using that right arm as a kickstand at the base of the spine, or you can wrap the right arm around the waist. Find your eyes in the mirror. Inhale, find length. As you exhale, turn and look over your right shoulder. Look way, way back. With every inhale, find length. With every exhale, twist back more. One more deep inhale. Reach up toward the ceiling. Exhale, twist it back. Try to see something new. And change, slowly untwist. Switch out the legs, bend the right leg, right knee facing the mirror, left foot in front of the right knee, both hips comfortably on the floor. Bring the right arm up over the knee, pressing that knee out of the way, grabbing the right knee with the right hand. Left arm behind you, base of the spine, wrap it around on the hip. Inhale, finding your eyes in the mirror. As you exhale, turning and looking over the left shoulder. Look way, way back. Twisting the spine, top to bottom. Every inhale, find some length. Exhale, twist it back. One more time. Inhale, find your length. Exhale, twist it back. Try to see me, Debbie, keep twisting. She's got it. And change, slowly untwist. We start class with a breathing exercise and we end with a breathing exercise. Couple of body breathing. Kneel down, knees and feet together. Straight spine, relax your shoulders. Palms are resting on the quads. You're going to use your strong stomach muscles to force an exhale out of your open mouth. The inhale is going to happen automatically. Take a deep breath in, let it out, and begin. This time, eyes can be closed. Palms can face up if you feel like you need to receive. Palms can face down if you feel like you need to be a little bit more grounded this morning. Relax your toes and your heels. Relax your ankles, your calves, your knees. Relax your quads, your hips, your glutes. Relax your abdomen. Relax your fingers, your wrists, your forearms. Relax your elbows, your chest, your shoulders. Relax your neck, your jaw. Relax your teeth, your tongue. Relax your eyes. Relax your forehead. Relax your crown. Don't hold any tension in your muscles, just let it all go. Imagine you had a bank account and $86,400 is deposited each morning. You can't carry over the balance from day to day, and you lose whatever money isn't used for that day. What would you do? Would you draw out each penny every day and use it wisely? We all have such a bank. It's called time. Every morning it credits you with 86,400 seconds. Every night it writes off as a loss whatever time you failed to use wisely. Each day the account starts fresh. Each night it destroys the unused time. There's never any borrowing time. You can't take a loan out on your time or against someone else's. The time you have is the time you have, and that is that. It's up to you to decide how to spend it. It's your most precious commodity, so spend it wisely. So maybe use this time in this strange place we're in right now to do some introspection. Think about how you have used your time in the past and how you're using your time now, knowing that when life does go back to normal, maybe you've changed a little bit, maybe for the better. And remember, each second we get closer to this being over. We appreciate your support. The studio is a gift to so many people. And I know it's hard to not be here with us, but know that every single one of us is connected in spirit. Keep practicing at home, practicing with us, watching the videos once we get them finished, hanging on to each second, loving each other. Namaste.
Namaste.